Am I looking good? Hello guys. So this is the second time I'm doing this video because I completely messed up the audio the first time. But not this time anymore. Everything's good, everything's great. There's not going to be any problem whatsoever, so let's jump right into it. It's a pretty rainy day today, and I was browsing through my pictures and I was telling myself, maybe I'll just do a cleanup. And I stumbled upon a photo shoot, and I remembered how awful of a photo shoot it was. So I told myself, well, there's nothing to do, so might as well make a video on the whole situation. This was easily one of the worst times I had a photo shoot ever. So I'm going to share this with you. Now I have a little disclaimer to give, and that is that I don't know if the girl in question had a bad day at the moment or a bad week or if I don't know if she was pissed about something else, or if she changed, because it was a little while ago, so maybe she changed. I don't know, I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not saying that everyone is like this, I'm not saying anything actually, I'm just telling a story from my point of view. Okay, so it was around, I don't know, let's say around 2 years ago that this happened. It was summer 2 years ago. Now, I take a lot of pictures, right? And there are a few people that comment on my pictures, and maybe sometimes people will send me a message and tell me that they like my stuff, or if I want to maybe do a little collab with them. Most of the times I answer and we end up doing a collab because I want to take pictures and all of that great stuff. But there was this one girl that no matter what I did on Instagram, well, I sometimes like to post a picture, asking people if they are near some place, and if there's someone that wants to take pictures, just a casual photo shoot, no money involved, no nothing, just some pictures that we can both get so we can get some content, right? This one girl would always send me messages. Now, for whatever reason, I never actually picked her, because I always chose another person to take the pictures, because I thought that they were better suited for the project, or something else. I don't know. She asked me so many times that I kind of felt bad a little. I mean, I didn't do it because of I pitied her, but I felt a little bit bad because she kept asking and asking and asking and asking to take pictures with me. So I asked her, and she told me yes, of course. Of course. Who do you think I am? She told me yes. I told myself, okay, so we're going to take some pictures, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to have a great time. Now, if you don't know me, guys, I basically like to take pictures in the sunset and the golden hour. And if you guys have taken pictures at that time, you'll know that you get around an hour, tops, an hour tops to take the pictures. Other than that, you're going to get 30 to 45 minutes before the sun goes down, or you have no more light, or the little moment that you had, well, is over pretty much. And I told her that, and she told me that she was all good about the style of my photos and whatnot. Now that's going to be useful later. Then we got to the clothing, and this was my first, you could say, red flag. Me, when I work with models or friends or whoever it is, I want to know what they are going to bring of clothing, right? And if I don't know the person, if I have never met you, I'm going to ask you to show me what you have, or what you think that might work clothing wise, so we can both decide what are you going to wear. So what I normally do is I ask the models to take pictures of the clothing, of them wearing the clothes that they want, that they think that will work. And after that, we choose from all the clothes, we choose a few of them, maybe 2 or 3, and then we go to take the pictures. That's the way I work. So of course I asked her if she could do that, if she could take pictures of the clothing that she thought might work. And this was the first thing, and she told me no. I thought that, well, there are people that are busier than other people, so I told her, all right, that's okay, that, you know, no problem with that, but if you could maybe just send me pictures of just the clothes. You don't have to wear it, you don't have to do anything, just the clothes that you plan on bringing. That's going to help me out with the colors, and I might tell you what works and what doesn't. And she told me no again. She told me that she couldn't do it, that she was not going to do that, and she had no time to do any of that. I brushed it aside and I told myself, you know what, maybe she's really busy. I don't know what other people are living, so I'm going to believe in her, and I'm just going to tell her what I think might work best, and she's going to bring something that resembles that. Now, I chose a specific place for a specific photo shoot that we had in mind. We had in mind to go near a waterfall and, you know, taking pictures in the water, in front of the waterfall. You know what kind of photo shoot I'm talking about. Now, as I told you before, the thing about sunset and golden hour photo shoots is that you have a limited time because of the light that you get. So I told her to meet me at around 5:30, in between 5:30 to 6 o'clock, basically 5:45, because around 7 o'clock the sun was going to go down. So 5:45 would let us basically get to the place, plan the whole thing, and start taking the pictures without any problem whatsoever and not being rushed by anything. So I got to the place at around 5:30, just because I wanted to inspect a little bit the place just before the photo shoot, and maybe, you know, see what angles I could get, what places were best, and normal thing, you know, the normal thing to do when you're a photographer and you're going to take some pictures with someone. At 5:50, I think, she hadn't arrived yet, and I told myself, well, okay, maybe she's stuck in traffic and it doesn't matter, it's just 5 minutes late. I'm going to text her, you know, please let me know when you get here so I can go meet you. Something pretty simple. And 20 minutes later, she hadn't answered yet. So at this point, I'm pretty much, you know, starting to panic a little. But of course, being the gentleman that I am, I told myself, maybe she's stuck in traffic. It doesn't really matter. We're going to, you know, maybe rush a little bit the photo shoot, but it's nothing that, you know, can't be solved. She answered me telling me that she was going to be 15 to 10 minutes late. Granted, she was already at around half an hour late, but that doesn't matter. She was going to be 10 to 15 minutes late because she was stuck on traffic. And your boy is really patient, because I told myself we're going to have around half an hour to take the pictures, you know, to prepare everything, get the pictures. Granted, we hadn't choose the clothing yet, so she had to try still the clothes that she was going to bring. She had to try them on, and we would have to choose which clothes would work best and take the pictures. All of that in 30 minutes. So I was I was starting to get really anxious. She finally gets to the place. So I was like, all right, so she's already here and we are going to have to work with it. It doesn't matter, just go through it and just try to make the best of the situation. This girl has the audacity to come to me and start not yelling, but, you know, passive aggressive tone. She starts just asking me random questions like,
well, at what time did you came here?
And I was like, well, it's been around 40 minutes that I was here.
Why did you came in so early?
You know, asking questions of the sorts. And when I told her, why are you asking me so many questions, she pointed a finger at me and she told me,
You see, it's not fun when you get asked so many questions.
so that really got me by surprise, because I was not expecting that. I mean, the girl got there around 45 minutes late, and not only that, but we were against the clock, so I think I was a little bit, well, I wasn't wrong of asking all those questions. So then I apologized, actually. I apologized. I told her, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for asking all these questions. Maybe it's my bad, maybe I'm a little bit control freak, so I'm sorry, and if we could just go and take the pictures and forget I asked all of that, I apologize, and we could have a great time. And I think she calmed down after that because she didn't yell at me anymore. And so we get to the place, and I asked her again another question. Did you bring, how many sets of clothing did you bring? And she told me my bathing suit and a t-shirt that I want to put in. And I told her, all right, and what else? And she told me that's it, and we are going to take pictures with these two things, and that's it. I have no more clothes, so don't even bother to ask me to wear anything else. Again, I was like, all right, well, at least we're going to save up time not trying to choose any clothes because we already have the clothes. I had no more interest in the photo shoot. I was simply doing it because I was committed to the thing, and I was not going to leave right there and then. But the atmosphere was really always really tense, always tense. And no matter what I tried to do, no matter how much I tried to talk or, you know, bring conversation and try to, you know, do some jokes, she would not laugh, she would not hug, she would only go and be focused on the pictures. Whenever I asked her to do something, she would ask me why. Why would you like me to do this? Why would you like me to do that? It's going to look weird. Why this? Why that? And she told me, you know what? I know what to do. And she did her poses. Granted, her poses were, you know, those, I'm not saying there's anything wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about it. But you know that some girls have like the basic pose that they get where they lift the one leg up like, and they put their hands on their waist. Well, that's basically what she did. I told her, well, can you at least try? I don't mind if you do that, but can you at least try it for some of my pictures? You know, the pictures that I could use to do something that I might like. And she told me no, and she never did it. And I wasn't asking for her to do something extravagant or, you know, to jump from one place to another. No, I was simply asking, maybe look that way and put your hand in your hair, or, you know, do something with your hair. I don't know, something like that. I wasn't asking her to do anything really strange, but she wasn't complying with me. And after half an hour, what happened? Of course, the sun went down and we had no more sun. And she started complaining. She started actually complaining about the fact that we had no time to take the pictures. Girl, I was livid. Oh my god. This girl had the audacity to tell me that after she told me I was exaggerating and I was pushy with the whole time thing. But I didn't say anything. I told her, yeah, you know what? You're right. My bad. We went back to our cars. She told me bye. We said our goodbyes and she went her way. So basically, I just gave her the pictures. I put them aside and I never used any of her pictures for my Instagram. I was so pissed of the whole situation that I didn't even want to look at the pictures. I was just really taken aback by her attitude. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong to her. I didn't act irrationally. I didn't ask her to do anything that was out of the ordinary or anything really, nothing really that could have made her go that way. So to me, it was really impressive the way she acted, the way she basically just, I mean, what? So yeah, that was basically my story of easily one of the worst photo shoots that I ever had with anyone ever. And now, of course, I've had a lot of bad experiences, but that was easily one of the worst ones. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my story of me suffering. So if you like this video, just leave a like, comment, and tell me if you had worse experiences. Now, if you want to subscribe, there's a button down below. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace out.